Hey, Butchie, just wondering if you had any issues with either of those reviews and ultimate no goal calls there at the end.
Yeah, I think the goalie interference could have went either way. I mean, he signaled a goal. He was right in front of it, the official. So I thought typically it's supposed to be something egregious. I guess they deem that egregious. I think the overhead does us no favor. That's what they look at. If there was I think if you saw an angle or maybe an on ice one that, David Stick gets in there before the puck, but I don't know. What am I supposed to say on that? They make the call. It didn't go our way. Um, haven't had a lot of luck with those calls anyway. So I think that's the second one that's come back against Jersey this year. Um, Puck over the line. I mean, again, that we don't. They probably get a better angle. We had another one earlier this year, right? Somewhere else, wasn't that long ago. Same thing. So not a lot of puck luck for us. Really, really have to work to score goals, and then when we do, like they come back. So um, that's my thoughts on it. I'm like I said, they have to make that call. They did. We move on.
Matt Porter.
Bruce, why do you think it was so tough to score against them today?
Their goaltender, I thought he was excellent. Wasn't for lack of effort. I mean, we could probably have a 15-minute discussion on, where we're at offensively and why, but I don't think this is the time or the place for that. Certainly our power play could have helped us. Had some good looks. Berge shot one right through him that typically would go in, but, leaked wide, and a couple other good looks around the front of the net. But, secondary scoring guys didn't generate much. The top guys, like I said, had some tough luck around the net.
Chris Ryan.
Hey, Bruce, just on, being around the net, but not in the net, and obviously having that goal called back, your thoughts overall on the effort in the third. And you talked a little bit about the interference call. Obviously the rules have changed on that, but is that frustrating that gets taken away the way it did?
Yeah, because I think another night they'd count it. And I just think that's the way it is. It's hit or miss on those sometimes. We've been on the wrong side of them. So you hope they even out. I couldn't tell you if they even out. People say that, but I don't really know if I believe that. But time will tell over the course of the year. And again, the other one that's just trickling in, maybe just a bounce of the puck sometimes. And the way we are right now in terms of our offense, those matter. Other times, other years, maybe when you're completely healthy, things are running. You just play through those and you can outscore some of those calls. But we're not in that position right now. Clearly, every goal matters to us. So it's tough when those happen. But getting to your point about the effort in the third period, another solid effort. We clearly outplayed a team. Got the goals the other night against Buffalo. Similar tonight, we got to the front of the net. Really tried to generate second and third chances against this guy because he was, whatever he saw, he seemed to stop. Well, did stop, but didn't work out.
Jimmy Murphy.
Coach, we talked about it before the game, just the struggles against this team, but just in general with everything that's going on. I mean, I guess to be blunt, is it starting to feel like sort of a twilight zone for you guys?
No, like I said, tonight was rare. You're going to see two goals that look like they're goals. Could be goals, in the span of a minute. It doesn't happen very often, but we're battling through some adversity. I'm sure there's other teams in the league going through it. Whether it's COVID related guys out, injuries to the back end, to Tuca, etc. We try to look at the positives. It's allowed us to put some younger players in, like a Vladar. On the back end, Freddie's emerged up front. Studs is getting some minutes now. You see Senishin get a look. Zaboral is playing every night. So you hope that in the long run, Lozon, that's 5 or 6 first-year guys in the lineup. So there's going to be some hiccups, but that's what it's allowed us to do going through some of the other adversity. And like I said, hopefully it makes us a better team in the long run. We're fighting to stay in the mix. I think we've done a good job with that. We're in every game. We are just, like I said, offensively, I think we're a better defensive team makeup, Jimmy, in terms of our roster anyways. That's why our numbers are very good defensively. Offensively, we're not built out score teams. But right now we do need a little more generate. Like, for example, I'll use their goal, right? That their D makes a move up top, nothing fancy, just, finds a shooting lane. It goes in off a body, right? So it's a lucky goal. It really is. And we didn't get any of those breaks tonight, but the fact that he got to buy the first layer when you're up top is huge to creating offense, especially teams that play against us. They know that we're struggling to generate from up there. So they pack in even more. And that's where I get, that the teaching has to be better and the execution on the ice from the back end needs to be better in terms of getting it past the first layer. So you have some opportunities for tips and deflections or some of those lucky goals, or at least it goes below the goal line and you can generate something from there. So obviously that's one part of the offense that we need to get better at. Obviously Grizz and Charlie have some ability there, a little more than the others. And we saw it with both of them the other night against Buffalo and resulted in 2 goals. So that's a little bit of where it can start for us. And then obviously the off net chances that the forwards have, they have to bear down and make sure they at least force the goalie to make a save and then get inside, like Bjork at the end there on the shorty. He had an opportunity to do that earlier in the game. And when he stripped Hughes, he got inside, he got it, in front of the goaltender. And, from there, you hope his skill takes over. He buries it, maybe takes the extra step. But so that's encouraging to see some of that. But it's a results oriented business and we didn't finish any of those plays. And that's the unfortunate part.